Tribies, and welcome back to the tribe. I first want to say Happy New Year, Happy 2020. We made it. Another year lived, another year to go. So I first want to say thank you to all of my new tribe members who have joined into this big, beautiful, melanated tribe. And if you have not joined into this big, beautiful, melanated tribe, I'm going to need you to go over here, hit that little red subscribe button, and join into all of this tribalness that we have got going on over here. Also, don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Alright, so this video is going to be a little different. I know my last video I was kind of in a funk. I'm not in a funk anymore, sort to say. My life is still kind of in boxes, literally. But I'll be doing a more in-depth update video about all of the cool things that happened in 2019, like a recap. But for today's video, we're going to be doing something a little different, and it's something I want to incorporate into my channel. It's a little series called Rap and Chat. And I don't mean me spitting bars and chatting with you guys. I mean, I'm going to be doing my head wraps for the day while answering some of your questions. And today's video is going to be actually assumptions. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so let me show you all of these I'm going to be using for my head wrap right now, so we can just get that out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to be using a satin scarf that I have to go under my head wrap. I'm going to be using a edge scarf. And this is what it looks like. I got it from, I think I got it from Walmart. And it's just like that. So it goes around your edges like that. Some bobby pins. I'm going to be using my castor oil to moisturize my hair. I am going to be using some Eco Styler to slip down my edges. I'm not that barbaric, you guys. I'm going to use a little bit of this. 2 head wraps, so I'm just going to choose which one I want to use for the time being. And then I'm going to be using a little plastic baggie, and this is just to put over my moisturized ends, my bun actually, while under the head wrap. And I'm not going to really be talking too much about what I'm doing as far as my head wrap is concerned, because I have a video of that already. So if you guys haven't seen that video, me just, you know, pretty much letting you guys know all the information on how I like to wear my hair wraps and the method that I like to use and retaining my length, I'm going to link that video up there so you can go and watch that for yourself. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. Okay, so first question comes from Gratefulicious Me. Thanks for your assumptions. And a lot of you guys' assumptions are very spot on. I'm just like, you guys know me so well. I assume that you're very involved in meditation. I assume you eat healthy most of the time, but you have moments when you let go. I assume you rarely buy new stuff, but you rather have things which have a soul. I assume you are a happy wife, mother, and what do you do for a living? And great video, great vibes, great energy, great vibrations. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of that. It means a lot. So let's see. Am I very involved in meditation? Yeah. I have streaks where I really try to apply myself in meditating. Let me put this camera back. I have periods of time where I'm really heavy into meditation and I try to do it every day or every other day, and then I have periods where I haven't done it in like a month or two. So it's, for me, it's just really being consistent and trying to stay consistent with it. And my mental health is really important to me, and it's a little easier said than done when you try to kind of go in and out of being happy, being sad, being happy, being sad, and you really have to reaching yourself to find out why you're sad in the first place, or really what's going on within. So that's why I really do like to take time to kind of meditate and just kind of get in touch with my inner self. I assume you eat healthy most of the time, but you have moments when you let go. Yeah, I eat healthy the majority of the time. My weakness is sugar. So if you look in my fridge, I have like peach cobblers and ice cream and and cakes and pound cakes. So my weakness is sugar. That's my only weakness. I don't drink like liquor. I mean, unless it's like in a social situation, I might have like a drink or two, but I'm not really a big drinker either. But yeah, there are times that I do let go when it comes to sugar and Starbucks. I'm addicted. I cannot lie. But I did buy an espresso machine and a Keurig, so I've been making my own coffee at home. I assume you're a happy wife, mother, and what do you do for a living? I am a very, very, very happy mother. I love my daughter to death. If I did not have her, I don't even know what my life would be. She's made me just realize so many things about myself. Happy wife. Yes, I'm a happy wife. I don't know what wife says that their husband doesn't get on their nerves. Mine's do a lot. But at the end of the day, he works hard to be able to provide a life for us that is amazing. And I'm very thankful that I was able to be a stay-at-home mom. That goes to the next question. I am a stay-at-home mom. Before that, I am a CPT. If you guys don't know what that is, I am a legal vampire. So I'm a phlebotomist and I'm also a lab technician. So that is my choice of profession. Since then, I have been able to be a stay-at-home mother thanks to the man. And yeah, we have a good life. He makes a pretty good living, and I'm very thankful that I'm able to raise our daughter in an environment where she at least has her mom here. He comes in and out of the house about 12 times a day when he's at work, so she has both of her parents. She's never had to go to a daycare or a babysitter other than my mom. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. I assume you are open to cutting your hair, and that comes from Elinia Marshall. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm probably not. No, I'm not. I'm not open to cutting my hair at all whatsoever. Dairy Full of Curls says, I assume you have a lot of friends and that you're very close to your immediate family. I assume you are a God-fearing woman and very dedicated to your husband and child. I assume you would be an awesome thrift store shopping partner. And can you do a video on how you care for your daughter's hair? I don't have a lot of friends. No, I don't. I don't have a lot of friends. My friends, my best friends are Christina. If you're watching this, I love you. She's in Texas. Nicole, if you're watching this, I love you as well. She's up LA. I'm at the very end of LA. And even though we're like 30 minutes apart, I never see her. And then I have another best friend, Gina. If you're watching this, I love you too. Those are my best friends, and I don't think I've seen any of them in like a year. I know it's bad, but I'm the kind of person where I just really like to be alone. And my best friends know that, and whenever I do see them, it's like we haven't missed a beat. So shout out to my best friends. I'm very close to my immediate family. My dad lives down the street that way. My mom lives down the street this way. My mom and dad are not together. They're best friends though. So that's cool. My grandfather on my father's side lives down the street. My grandfather on my mother's side is down the street. Our family house is actually down the street. This is where I grew up at. And my grandmother passed away. My grandmother pretty much raised me, so that's still kind of sad. It's been about 5 years, and I think I had a breakdown yesterday, so it's something I'll never get over. So you guys hear me talk about her a lot. That's why the way that I am is because of her. And when you guys see a lot of the art pieces and stuff like around me, it pretty much probably came from her house. I'm a God-fearing woman. I have my relationship with God. Everybody's relationship is different. I definitely know God and have my relationship with my God. So yeah, I'm a very spiritual person. That's how I grew up, and that's how I'll always be. Thrift store. Oh yeah, we thrift store shop literally like, let me put this up real quick. Okay. We go thrift store shopping at least 2 times, maybe 3 times a week. And some of that is just like looking, seeing what we can get. I'm messing up. Yeah, so we do like to thrift store shop a lot. My daughter likes to thrift store shop. We're not we kind of like to live the simple life. And I know when you say like, oh yeah, we live in LA, like people automatically think that it's expensive. Okay, I'm not gonna even lie. It is expensive to live out here, but this is where I grew up, so to me it's just kind of like normal. My husband, he doesn't want to leave because he surfs and the beach is literally like a couple blocks that way. So yeah, so we're not going to be leaving here anytime soon. This is where we have planted our seeds, and this is where our seeds are going to continue to grow. And I would never leave my family, my mother, or anything. So yeah. Next question comes from Free 1750, and she says, you're a vegan and a health fanatic. I am not vegan anymore. I did used to be vegan for a little bit, not long by all means, but hair's so thick. But I did used to be vegan, and I am pretty into health. I must say, I am really into health. I love health. I have lots of herbs and spices and matchas, and I'm always going to health food stores and Whole Foods. I think having a healthy body and a healthy mind is so important, especially when you have children. You kind of need to keep yourself well balanced. Black soap to wash your hair, and if so, can you show us how to make it and infuse your oils? I do not use black soap to wash my hair. I only wash my hair with water, and yes, I will do a video on how I infuse my oils. This comes from I'm Shanice. When I first saw your video, I thought your nails were acrylic. Yeah, a lot of people thought my nails were acrylic. They were not acrylic. If you see this nail, it's because I did put acrylic on it. So basically, I put acrylic on my natural nails, if that makes sense, because it keeps them stronger. So if you want to grow your nails out, just get acrylic over your natural nails and it'll make them grow longer without the tips, okay? Just your natural nails. I assume you are a very open and loving mother to your daughter, and y'all are always going to be close. Yes. That little girl is my complete joy. Like I said, she's taught me so much about myself that I never would have learned. And I did not become me until she came into this world, honestly. She made me so much better. And I never knew a love like this even existed until I had her. And for those of you out there who are mothers and you have kids, you know that there's no love like the love from your child. I assume that you're taking supplements to enhance those nails, skin, and your hair. Lovely. What does your average day in the life look like? And I love your videos. Blessing. And that comes from Ruby Pantanera. Thank you, Ruby. No, I don't take any supplements. I just drink a lot of green tea. I don't physically take any vitamins or anything like that. And the average day in my life is pretty straightforward. I get up, make my daughter breakfast, dance around the house, cuddle for about a good hour before we actually get out of the bed and start those things. And then take her to school, or if she's not in school, then I'll take her to my mom's house, let her spend some time there. Probably go to Starbucks, most likely go to the thrift store, come home, do some stuff. I did recently move, so that's a cool video that I'm going to be doing next. Yeah. So this comes from Dance, Sex, Music, Hip Hop. I like your name. Coming from the Erykah Badu song. Whoop, whoop. I assume that you meditate, do yoga, you have crystals, do rituals, spiritual baths, etc. You're an avid plant owner, you're introverted, you read a lot of books, you are creative and artsy, and you're a very spiritual being. I do meditate and I do yoga. I got a lot of backlash for that. For what reason, I don't know. People are free to do with their bodies what they want to, and just because somebody does yoga does not mean by any means is it for a demonic reason, unless that's what you put into it. But you can put that type of energy into anything you do, so it has nothing to do with the movements of your body for health. So that's another video. I have crystals, do spiritual baths, and do rituals. Yes, I have tons of crystals. Everybody knows this. I keep them in my bra when I'm out and in my purse. Spiritual baths. Yes, I've done spiritual baths before. I need to do one. I do rituals. Yes, I do rituals. That was just coming, you know, growing up, and my grandmother being part of Native American, she would do a lot of rituals too. Stemming from Native American culture. So I grew up with it, and I'm always going to be that person. You're introverted. I'm very introverted. I don't have a lot of friends. I barely talk to the friends that I have, and it's just really hard for me to connect. I don't want to say connect with people, but I mean, I don't really give it a chance. But my husband is more of like the outgoing person. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm just really just to myself, and I'm okay with that. Avid plant owner. Yes, I don't know if you guys can see the back, but we have a lot of land back there to be LA, so I cannot wait to get back there and plant in the front and everything. So, and we have a lot of bamboos in the house. You read a lot of books. I do like books. I don't like novels. I can't sit through a novel, but I do like to read a lot of self-help and stuff like that. Mostly like nonfiction. You are artsy and creative. Yes, I'm very creative and I'm very artsy, and I feel like since I've had my child, that's kind of died down a little bit, because every time I try to do something or sew or crochet or whatever it is I'm doing, she wants to just take over. So I really do need to get back in touch with my creative and my artsy side. And you're a very spiritual being. Yes, I am a very spiritual being. And somebody said that they saw me at Sweetie. Hi. She said, oh my gosh, I think I saw you at the airport running to your flight. Yeah, I was at the airport, and it was so funny because I'm like, why are you come up and say hi? But I'm like, well, because you were running for your flight, that's why. Yeah, I was at the airport recently. We took a 5-day trip to Vegas. It was fun. I was kind of ready to come home by the second day though. And you were using commercial products before. And I love your videos, by the way. And this comes from Ayo Joy again. Yeah, I did use commercial products before. I actually used to use Joico. I did go to cosmetology school, and I did used to work at a natural hair salon. I was a natural hairstylist, actually. And that was my weapon of choice, Joico. I love Joico. I always love Joico. But I think I'll do a little bit more of an in-depth video on that one. Just to kind of give you guys a little run through of the products that I used to use, why I used to use them, and how I used to use them. Okay, so these questions are coming from Instagram. I'm only gonna read a couple, and then I'll do another separate video on actual questions and not assumptions. I assume that you're gonna open up a natural hair salon. I don't want to open up a natural hair salon, but I am thinking about opening up like a natural hair center, if that makes any sense, and it probably doesn't. But I want to open up a natural hair center for women to be able to come to and, you know, get help of their natural hair, learn how to twist, learn how to detangle, learn how to make their own products, have support groups, stuff like that. You know, have events, come together and just have a space where, you know, you can kind of be free to just be yourself and have support from other women. So I am thinking about opening up something in the lines of that. Oh, I left my lockout. That's fine. I assume you're having another baby. Nope. I think that was the last assumption, which is perfect because I really want to finish this head wrap and just kind of chat with you guys a little bit. So we're going to cut the assumptions off there, and we'll pick up in another video. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and start wrapping this part around my head. So a lot of things have happened in 2019, and I know the last video I was just like, oh, I just wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't feeling it. And it's not that I was unhappy by any means. I was just very overwhelmed. And when I'm overwhelmed, I just don't want to talk to anybody. I just don't want to do anything. I just like to kind of write in my journal and just get things out. It's easier that way to me, just to write in my journal and kind of see where my thoughts are going and where my thoughts are taking me and why am I feeling this particular way and what I can do myself to kind of come out of the situation rather than sitting and talking to people. So yeah, so that video was kind of like Debbie Down mode, but sorry, can you guys even see me? Okay, so now I'm just gonna wrap this around. Wrap this side around. And then my next video that I'm going to be posting is actually a video that I did with my daughter, and it's pretty much just me doing her hair on a school day and how I do it, how I like to do her hair. It's not a tutorial or anything by that means. I just thought it was a cute idea because that morning she woke up and she was in a happy, jolly mood and she wanted me to record her. So that's what I did. So that video will be posted up after this video, and I am going to disable the comments on that video because for some reason I've been getting some very rude comments about my child, and one thing you know about me is when it comes to my child, I will move heaven and earth. So I'm going to disable the comments because I'm not trying to have the other side of me come out on YouTube. So it's going to be a fun video for you guys to watch and enjoy, and this is her character because she's so funny. She's so adorable. Okay, now I'm going to take my Eco Styler, just do a little bit around my edges, nothing crazy. I'm not trying to create a theme park on my hair. It's not Six Flags. I'm just trying to smooth it down a little bit. And I realize I can't really even see, but it's cool. And so basically I'm going to be wearing my hair in a head wrap for the remainder of the weeks in this month. My birthday is this month, and I haven't decided if I'm going to wear my hair out or if I'm going to wear it in a head wrap. I'll most likely probably wear it in a head wrap. Me and my dad's birthday is the same day, and every year we go to a reggae show. So we're going to be doing that again, and yeah, probably going to wear my hair in a head wrap. It's so big that I can't even get the top of it. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. So oh, and then another thing is I'm going to be working out a lot this month, and I just kind of want my hair to be away. And another thing is that I'm really trying to keep my ends very moisturized and hydrated, because my next hairstyle, which you guys want to be subscribed to see, I want to make sure that my hair is in tip-top shape. Before you do anything drastic or change any type of hairstyle in your hair, you really want to make sure that your hair is healthy enough to withstand anything new or different you're going to be doing to your hair. Okay, so that is why I'm preserving my ends and moisturizing them and making sure that they're very, very hydrated for the upcoming hairstyle. And I think you guys are going to enjoy that a lot. Okay, so that is done, and not too bad, not too shabby. And then I might put this on, I might not, I don't know. But anyway, that's it. This is how my hair looks. I accidentally left Le'Veon. This is my lock, and his name is Le'Veon. And I accidentally left Le'Veon out, so he's just gonna chill out today, I guess. This is my one little lock. You guys haven't met him yet. This is him. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, rate, comment, and join into the tribe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.